Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Dane here. Welcome back to their video, and in this video I'm going to be talking to you guys about the fact that I just unlocked the Nebula Camo. I'm going to talk to you guys about what I think is the easiest part of the grind, what the worst part of the grind is, and just overall tips and tricks to unlock this camo here in Black Ops 6 Zombies. If you enjoyed this video and want to drop a like, I would really appreciate that. I know a lot of you are watching from your recommended or on your home page, and so if you're brand new and want to subscribe, I would really appreciate it, as I'm on the road to 4K right now, and there's tons of videos that are going to be dropping soon for Citadel Day more. I'm super pumped. Anyways, guys, let's get into the video. So for those of you that don't know, there is a dark matter camo here in Black Ops 6 Zombies called Nebula. Now, it's a really amazing camo. It looks super beautiful, and I'm going to be talking to you guys about the first part here, which is the gold camo. In order to go and progress in here, you need to unlock gold on every single gun. So here is your first thing to do. Overall, with gold, it is 2,000 headshots or critical kills per gun to get your military camos done. Then you have to get 2 special camos, and then you have to get some kills without, then you have to get kills rapidly a certain amount of times, I think 10 times or 15 times, like 10 kills 15 times with each gun, and that gives you the gold camo. 2,000 headshots is such a long grind. I have to admit, this is the tedious part of the challenge. One of the most tedious parts of this entire grind is the 2,000 headshots, I have to say. Obviously, with the director's cut or director's edition of the game, directed mode is a lot easier to grind headshots with because you can keep zombies at a low level. I will mention, just for you guys, the first about 70% of this grind I did without directed mode, and the last 30% or so I did with it. Because it wasn't out when I was grinding, that's what I mean. I didn't like consciously only do some. Strategies to get gold really fast are the Wonder Weapon room on Terminus. I've made a video on this, but basically it is the Wonder Weapon room on Terminus where you build the Beam Smasher, stand in a certain spot where zombies just basically come up to you and you just headshot them 2,000 times, swap your gun when you're done that, and rinse and repeat. If you guys don't want to do Terminus and you want to play Liberty Falls, you can also go to the Wonder Weapon or the Jet Gun room in Liberty Falls, and you can sit in the corner and do headshots that way. There is a spawn to your left that you have to take care of, but other than that, it is another really super easy strategy. Now, something that goes along with gold is the Opal camo, the Opal camo. Now, with Opal, you need to get 30 Mangler kills with each gun to unlock Opal on a gun that you have gold. Now, I mentioned this in my last video or 2 videos ago on Opal and Nebula. What I recommend is once you get a gun gold and you start grinding another gun's headshots, keep that other gun that you already have gold, and when a Mangler spawns, kill it with that secondary gun. So essentially grind 2 guns at the same time. The reason why you want to do this is because when you finally get all your guns gold first, and there is inevitably the Opal grind, you will already have a bunch of guns done. When I had to only grind Opal and nothing else, I only needed like 3 or 4 guns Opal because I was grinding them on the side. So like I said, I would recommend the Wonder Weapon room on Liberty Falls because the Mangler immediately spawns. Of course, you have your TAC map if you do play on Terminus, because then you can find out where it spawns. It's just on Terminus, they spawn at so many weird spots, whereas on Liberty Falls, they just spawn in right away, right at you at the beginning of the round. Swap your gun, swap back to the headshot gun afterwards. If you guys aren't doing directed mode and you want to play just the normal mode, which again, I don't know why you would do that now that directed is out, but what I did was go to around 31 or 36, and then I would exfil. So headshot with one gun till 31, 36, and then every time a Mangler spawns, swap to my other gun, kill the Mangler. But again, you should just play directed mode for all. This should all be done in directed mode because directed just makes it way easier. Now, moving on from Opal is the Afterlife camo. Afterlife is the camo that you need to get 20 kills 10 times or 200 kills without getting hit with a gun, with each gun and each melee weapon. This is definitely the easiest camo to grind on this grind session. Apart from melee weapons. Melee weapons are impossibly hard with the Afterlife camo, but I will go over a couple of strategies of what I did to get my melee weapons Afterlife. Well, the first thing that I did was actually just go on Liberty Falls, stay on round like 3 and just train, and then go up on the tank, and then as they went up, get a couple kills, train, go up on the tank, get a couple kills. But that is a really slow method. Something that I found out is actually also really good is there is an augment for Ether Shroud that makes it so that it takes your melee out, and every single time you get a kill, it allows your Ether Shroud to last a little bit longer. So this is obviously really good when paired with Melee Macchiato, where you can melee quick, because then you can just play a high round, use your Ether Shroud, get 20 kills, done Ether Shroud, do that 10 times, and you got your melee weapon Afterlife. that's what I would recommend you guys do. I would probably put Deadwire. Obviously, Deadwire is a pretty good one for it. Maybe Napalm Burst, but I'd recommend Deadwire because it can chain. Now, moving on from Afterlife is the Nebula camo itself. Yes, the Nebula camo, we are already there if you're here on your grind. Now again, most of this video is just an overall of me talking to you guys about what it was like to grind this. If you want specific strategies with specific gameplay, I would just recommend going through my channel. I have tons of videos on each of the camos. For Nebula specifically, I just made a video on this, and what you want to do is go to Liberty Falls and do the guided mode Easter egg. Go to the step where you spawn a red Mangler or a red Abomination. That counts as an elite zombie, and you just want to kill them without actually completing the step, and then you can rinse and repeat this over and over until you get Nebula on your gun. Something that has changed from the last video I made on Nebula is that I did mention to only go for the Mangler and don't go for the Abomination. Now I will change that. For melees, you do need the Mangler. Melee is really tough to do on the Abomination, but the other guns, if you have Napalm Burst, honestly, you can two-hit the red Abomination if you spawn kill it. It's really not that hard, but honestly, the Mangler is still the most simplest option if you just want to go with that. But if you do have the Abomination and you don't want to go over the steps again, I would recommend just killing it. But if you're on your melee, you do need that Mangler. Overall, I would say that the longest grind is the 2,000 headshots and the 30 Mangler kills, so Gold and Opal, or Opal as I've butchered the name before. I think those are the two absolute toughest parts of the grind. Afterlife is a breeze. You can get all of your guns Afterlife in like an hour or two, and Nebula isn't necessarily a breeze. I mean, it's easy, but it takes a long time. It takes about 10 minutes per gun, so there's 33 guns, whatever that is, like 330 minutes or so that you need to get Nebula, or 35 guns, whatever it is. So Nebula is not hard necessarily, but it is tedious. But I would say the longest and most gruesome parts are the headshots, and then Opal is definitely second with the 30 Mangler kills. Killing 30 Manglers is very tough to do. With directed mode, it's a bit easier now, but it's not easy still. Now, I've had a couple people ask me if I think the grind is worth it for this camo. Do I think the grind is worth it? I think absolutely. I mean, this camo is absolutely beautiful. I mean, just look at it. It's so nice. And as long as you grind a little bit every day, like even if you just put like an hour in every day, you can get good progression. And also the thing is that headshots are the best for XP. So whether or not you want Nebula, you should go for headshots anyway. So you may as well kill two birds with one stone. A lot of the special camos aren't that hard to get either. They're just like get 10 Mangler kills or get 300 kills while it's Pack-a-Punch, you know, just simple things. So overall, I would say it is worth it to go for Nebula if you are a grindy type person. If you just want to play the game and go for high rounds, do that. Again, I am a full-time student at university and I live on residence, so there's tons of things for me to be doing, and I unlocked Nebula in about a month worth of gameplay, about 300 hours in game time that I have. So take those stats with what you will. I'm not the hardest grinder or anything like that. This is glitchless as well. Didn't do glitches. Unless you count directed mode as a glitch. Of course, it's not a glitch, it's just part of the game, but some people don't like it. But overall, I would say Nebula definitely is worth it. I would definitely recommend all of you guys to go for it, just because it's something to grind. It's something to go for. Obviously, Citadel Day More comes out in just about 6 days here, so that will be fun to grind and play, and Deadshot will be on that map as a perk machine. The one thing with Liberty Falls is that Deadshot isn't a perk machine. Of course, with the directed mode, you can buy it through the Wonder Fizz that spawns on round 1. But Citadel Day More will have the Deadshot perk on the actual map, like the machine. So possibly Citadel Day More might actually become the best map to go for headshots on. I'm not sure. If you guys want a bunch of videos on Citadel Day More, if you guys are looking forward to all the Pack-a-Punch videos and all of that stuff, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. That's going to be it for this video. I will have a video of me with like a wish list of what I want for Horizon Direct 2.0, of just everything that would make the map spectacular in my opinion. Either way, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, hope you guys are having a great day. Hope you guys have a great double XP weekend. If you need strategies, go through my channel. I got tons of different XP strats that you guys can go over, and there might even be a couple new videos this weekend that you guys don't even know about. Anyways, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.